he know where he's going with this storyline? Don't know if he does. Who is Vince's kid? After all, I don't know. I don't really care. I don't know. So, I saw Monday Night Raw this week, and you could tell they hit some kind of panic button, because it's blatantly back to like all the storyline soap opera-ness that like made a lot of the Attitude Era that popular, I suppose, and I think this is probably one of the better Raws for like quite a while. Granted, the wrestling on there was fucking shit, and like there wasn't much at all going. I mean, I thought the Battle Royal I saw was like probably one of the best Battle Royals I've seen in a while. Yeah, it was good to see like Shelton Benjamin do like his leaps and stuff. You know, that's cool. I love Shelton, and Carlito was in the final three along with Sandman, and I think like imagine Sandman being the GM of Raw. That would have been so good. But like Regal came in and had his way, and he's now the GM, which is a real good thing for him. Definitely, he excels in that kind of part. Yeah, Raw was weird. Well, obviously Vince McMahon came back and stuff, and you know, I was quite glad to see him. I get quite a kick laughing at good old Vinnie Mac, you know. Some of the lines he says, I couldn't believe, like, some of the stuff he was saying about Congress and the media and that. That was unbelievable, man. I mean, after all that's happened and all the press they've been getting, I think it's like, takes balls to like poke fun at it and stuff, and I suppose that's what like McMahon's about, like exploiting some situations and stuff. And to be honest, I don't blame him, because he has like the biggest wrestling company in the world, and like which most people watch, like even though it like sickens people, and it's sickening to watch if you're a fan. And like you think it's like shit now or whatever, like I still watch it nonetheless, you know. And like the big storyline here was Vince McMahon like apparently has a illegitimate child going on. Now like there's a lot of speculation that it's Kennedy, but it could well be Kennedy. I mean, I don't know what's going on with like what they're doing with Kennedy. He just comes out of the Raw and just says his name for 30 seconds, and then it goes to a commercial break, and then he's not there. Like, say, they should have cut back to him saying his name, because that would have been fucking funny, like, but no, he didn't do that. I mean, they've got to be doing something with him, saving something for him, because, like, apart from when he beat Lashley last week, like, he's really been made to look a bit of an idiot for, like, someone who is going to be, like, one of their next big stars. And it's quite annoying. And of course there's like the dating game with like Santino Marella being all heel and that, and I think he's doing quite a good job at this. Like, granted, he fucking sucks in the ring at the moment, but in this cowardly heel role, like his accent is so obviously fake, like it just rises a laugh from me, and gosh, that was just so hilarious. Like, that was WrestleCraptastic. That's my word of the day. WrestleCraptastic. Remember that one, yeah. And sometimes this is what I watch WWE for the WrestleCraptastic moments, you know. Because like it's something to get a laugh or a bit of a rise out of, you know. And yeah, well, that was basis of Raw, and like Umaga like was acting more facey and that, and I don't think that's such a good idea. But as long as they don't make him speak or like put him in a WrestleCraptastic angle, then that's fair enough. I mean, I don't like the idea of him teaming with John Cena, and plus like with Carlito and Randy Orton like kind of getting together after like Carlito was saying last week, I'm sick of all the Randy Ortons in this world getting a chance before me. I think that's just kind of blindsiding Carlito. Like, what's going to happen now? Is he like just going to get jobbed out? Like, once Orton may or may not win the title? Or what? That kind of sucks. But like, I hope it goes like his momentum, because like, I really love Carlito, as I've stated enough in my vids, and it's just good to see him in a viable storyline. I also saw ECW this week. Yeah, more Punk and Morrison, which I'm really hoping will end soon, because it does feel stale, even though it's been going for 2 months and that. And like, I hope like at SummerSlam they can get the classic match that these two can like put on, you know. They also had a thing with Stevie Richards getting beat up by Kevin Thorne, and yeah, that's quite funny. I like the way they use ECW at the moment, because like, it's wrestling based storylines, which is cool and that. And like, sure, you could argue they should be doing this on Raw or whatever, but Raw is like their entertainment like brand thing, you know. And yeah, I think they did an alright job on Raw this week, to be honest. Like, even if the wrestling wasn't up to standard, it was still like quite an entertaining show, and you could tell they hit their panic button and they had to like try out some ideas and that. I mean, I enjoyed seeing Vince this time, but I can tell a few weeks from now I'm going to be like how I was like just before we like combusted, you know, where I was just sick of fucking seeing him. Like, if they can like build on this thing, and if Kennedy actually is, but like they just don't, Kennedy doesn't need this to be over. Like, he should like be going after a belt or something. But hey ho, what can you do? You can't trust WWE. No, you can't. Like, they could bring in Colt Cabana. They could bring in Teddy Hart as his illegitimate child. Imagine that. He's British enough from my ear. That'd be funny. Yeah. Well, I suppose that's some thoughts on WWE for today. I'll try and do TNA Impact review. This is Bob ATTAX. Roll this.